Welcome to another moment. It's been a while, but this topic I think is something that a lot of people can relate to, regardless of the industry that you're in or regardless of the situation that you're in. So let's start off by talking about the definitions of empathy and the definition of sympathy. Empathy is being able to place yourself in another person's shoes. You don't necessarily have to have experienced something that they have. You just have to be able to understand how you would feel in their position. So when we say put yourself in somebody else's shoes, that's what we're talking about. A lot of people believe that empathy is I have to have experienced that same thing in order to really truly understand that. And you don't. You just have to imagine how you would feel if you were in that position. So as an example, if a close friend of mine was really upset because she lost a gift card that was worth $200. Okay, well, I've never lost a $200 gift card, but I have to imagine if I lost a $200 gift card, I'd be like, holy smokes, that's $200 I could have spent on something. I could have bought myself something. I could have bought my dog something. It's about placing yourself in that position and really truly thinking about how you would feel, and that's how you demonstrate that understanding. And then you have a real reaction to that. Sympathy is showing sympathy for another person. In other words, feeling sorry for somebody else. So you generally hear statements like, oh, I'm sorry that happened to you. Oh, I'm sorry, that situation happened, or I apologize you're going through that. So you can see the difference. One is placing yourself in the customer's or the other person's shoes and trying to understand how they feel and then demonstrating that through your words. I completely understand why you'd be so upset. If I had lost $200 in a gift card, I'd be upset too. My bank account would be 10 more upset than me. Or showing sympathy, which is, I'm sorry that you lost that gift card. I apologize that you're out $200. Think about how those feel to that other person, the difference between those two statements. One is showing that other person that I care enough about their concern that I'm willing to think about how I would feel in the same position. And the other is just feeling sorry for the situation, right? What do you think that other person is really going to respond better to? Weigh those carefully. Sometimes you can use a combination of the two, but more often than not, empathy is what we want to demonstrate to the people around us, professionally and personally. So when you think about situations where you're talking to a customer professionally, or a partner, or anyone that you work with, ask yourself, what can they do with your apology? Can they take it to the bank and cash it? Can they buy groceries with it? Probably not. Does it hurt to give it? No, it doesn't hurt to give it. As long as you're able to show empathy at the same time, which is, I completely understand why you'd be so frustrated about that. I would be just as frustrated as you had I went through that same experience. I'm so sorry you're having to deal with that. And that feels genuine because that's something that I would say. So it's important that when you're demonstrating either sympathy or empathy, that you're really using your own words. You're expressing it from your own personality and demonstrating it that way. So hopefully this helped. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.